This the morning after with no plan B, baby. Hey, 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 let's go. Go. Hey, 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 hey. So we gonna get up into this Khalil Benson breakdown video, man. We gonna get up into that, man. Y'all know, man. Shout out to Coach Hayes, man, out there doing this thing, breaking down. Y'all go check that out, man. And me in the coach's kitchen, man, doing it absolutely full for y'all, giving y'all all the entertainment. But I think that was good for some of my viewers to see. Some of the people out there, because I'm not a know-it-all. I'm not a know-it-all. But I do know football. I know the game of football from a fan's perspective. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody out there. South Coast King, Shad, 1419. Y'all Miami Hurricanes fans, go check out their channels. They give you a not so sunshine and rainbows perspective of the Miami Hurricanes. Now they are diehard Miami Hurricanes fans. They are, by the way. So don't get it twisted. But this is a gladiator like sport, is it not? That's like putting two lancers out there and from the medieval times and trying to put a positive spin on lancing. Like, how in the world could you ever do so? How? They're lancing. They're literally out there trying to knock each other off. They're riding two big old Clydesdale horses, trying to literally knock each other off of them. You know what I mean? It's a gladiator like sport. So it is what it is, man. But look, I'm practicing my film here in this video. So y'all work with me. That and I'm trying to grow my knowledge of the game and to grow in other areas to bring y'all the best content possible. Okay. Shout out to Rahat Media for you. He brings every last one of your favorite spaces content creators and YouTube content creators. He gives a open floor to anybody that's willing to come in and have a conversation with other like-minded individuals that love the sport of football, that love sports, period. He just doesn't stop at the football. You could go in there and talk baseball if you want to. You can go and talk hockey as long as you want to. You can go in there and talk tennis, golf. It don't matter. Rawhide Media for you is like you're never a stranger there. You're not a stranger. And that's his motto. And I respect that because he brings all of us together and we unwind over there and we have fun over there. It's all in good fun. Everything, all this on the internet is all fun. It's all entertainment. And I just a reminder for anybody out there who may feel some kind of way. Nobody's actually picking on you. It's just all fun and entertainment. If anything, you take the constructive criticism, like such as I am, and what I got from from Coach Hayes doing that video was I respect your football mind. I know you know football. I know you could do better, and I'm gonna make you do better. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm doing better. You hear? So thank you for that, Coach. Straight up. But we're gonna get into don't let me forget my man Daryl Page Sports, man. Sports with DP. Y'all go and check him out. Daryl Page. You can search him up on X, find him on X, and he also has a YouTube channel. Go and check him out. I am subscribed to it, man. Sports with DP. Dope, man. He give it to you raw, real, and unedited. You feel me? So y'all go and check that out, man. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into this Khalil Benson film. Now, I'm not here to just try to bash on this young man, but what I am here to do is to educate myself upon as I'm practicing my film breakdown and my film study of the game of football. Now, when you're looking for traits in a football player, and I may miss some traits, right? But you want to look for size, strength, speed, of course, agility, um, vision, reflexes, hand placement when you're looking at an offensive lineman, right? And then when you're also, and then some of the characteristics, you want intelligence, you want toughness, um, and you definitely want work ethic, right? You want work ethic. And these are some of the things that I think he struggled with, was in with last year. And I'm not going to say this year, but I think that they're trying to work on his footwork, his work ethic, and in the game period, because these are some of the things that you weren't getting out of him last year. Now some people may argue you can't make that big of a jump. We don't know that yet, but I'm just showing y'all, and based off of what he has done last year in some of the games, and we'll keep it moving, because not only on will you be able to see what he did, but then I'll also be able to show you a good example of what a offensive lineman should be doing, or what an offensive tackle should be doing. Okay, so this is just film period. All right. So let's go ahead and break this down, and work with me too. So those out there that know knowledge, be feel free to share your knowledge in the comments. You know what I mean? Because other than that, if you can't, if you want to critique, gotta have a reason why. Because if you're not, then I guess it's just hating. Call it what it is. All right. This is Ohio State right here, just running a touchdown. Now I want to show you. See, this is a good play what an offensive lineman is doing. I believe he's pulling up, and then you got the tackle or the tight end. They both crashing down on him, on our people, and they stay with them. Right? Got to stay with your guys. Stay with you. They're all body on a body, body on a body, all the way through. That's a good block for an offensive lineman. That's what you want. Good work ethic. This is Khalil Benson here. Now, with work ethic, this is where I'm saying that. Okay, okay, good, good, good. Stay with him. Don't let him up. Stay with your guy. Stay with your guy, because why? And this is something that I get on my son about. Right, this a lot of time. And the offensive lineman out there watching, look, I'm not claiming to know everything, but all I'm saying is stay with your man. This is something that is just the fundamental of the sport, because as long as you stay with your guy, you never know what your running back or the ball carrier in general. We'll just say ball carrier, because it could be a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, whoever. Stay with your man. Somebody could have fumbled the ball, and if you let your man run past you, he can pick it up and go. Stay with your guy. That is like the basic fundamental of football. Stay with him until the whistle blows. You do not let up off of him. It's the only thing I don't like about that play, but he kept him off long enough. But other than that, just stay with your man. I must say that. That's just a basic fundamental of football, period. Not nothing fancy. And this play here, as you already see, he's already beat. But he knows the play. So I'm guessing he's supposed to be cracking on this linebacker here. The end is already free. Run pass option. This is not Sorsby. I believe Sorsby. Correct me if I'm out there wrong. I think this is Jackson. This is their Indiana's running quarterback option, run pass option, right? And he's faking it. He's gonna fake it, which is supposed to freeze him and make him think, but he knows Jackson is a run threat. This is Khalil Benson here, right? This is Khalil Benson in this particular place. Since we know he didn't pick this end up, he's supposed to go for this linebacker here. Okay, let's see what happens. Does he pick him up? Lazy blocking. I wouldn't say so. Hand placement, horrible. Didn't go after him. Why wait so long? If you knew, if like, and look, I'm not trying to look. I'm not trying to just bash on him, y'all. I'm just really, this is educational purposes. You're not blocking him, right? You're not blocking him, right? He knows that. He's gonna be froze up, and the quarterback and the running back did their job. Quarterback did his job here in a run pass option, because he froze him up. He missed the play up the middle. But at this point, if I'm not picking him up, full head of steam on Khalil Benson should be a beeline to this linebacker, straight at him, straight at him, without a doubt. Bad hand placement in that play. Okay. Not good hand placement at all. He winds up even making a play. Now, this play, we want to go back. I skipped forward a little bit here. That's on me, y'all. But work with me. That's the beeline play. Now in this play here, we're gonna pause it and then I'm gonna play. Okay, so this is a play right here where you're gonna see the offensive lineman. Let's see what Ohio State does and with the offensive line, because this is like they got what 1, 2 yards to gain. We'll say 2 yards. We'll say two. They need two to get past that line for sure. 1.5 yard, but they got need two to pass it. We'll say okay. Their offensive line, body on the body, all the way through. They get that. Where's you at? Good play. That's a good play. He ran right that end ran right into that double team there, right in, and that quarterback stepped up. Good, good play. That's the Ohio State play once again. Look, double team. That's Benson. That's Matthew Befford. That went up to Oregon. He was going to go to Colorado, but he chose to go to Oregon instead and go with the Ducks and Dan Lanning. Um, and I believe I did mention that I think I said Matthews. I called him Matthews, but I meant Matthew Befford bailed him out a lot, and he helped them out a lot, and which is supposed to happen. Um, and they built up some kind of chemistry because he ran right into that double team. 37 bad play, ran right into that double team. Clean pocket, get rid of the pass, go. And I think that their quarterback play was not that their wide receiver play was not that bad. He bailed them out a lot of the times. Okay, so in this play here, this is Benson here. Um, let's see, footwork. We're looking for footwork, hand placement, like I said, intelligence and work ethic. Okay, so that's what we're basing this off of. So let's see what you think here. Did he stay with him? That was a good play, right? It's a good play. Good play there. He mauled them. Now let's go back. I want to go back to that play because he mauled them on that play, bro. He mauled them. And like I said, I don't want to just keep putting out all bad like that. Like I'm just trying to just bash on him, right? Because he mauled, dude. Took him way over there. Big hole. Good play. Inside. So what happens to the outside? Let's see. We seen the inside run. We already see where this outside run, where this outside is going. And this is what I was saying to support when I said when they ran to his side on the outside, he gave up. But look, this is an option. It's an option run. Okay. This is where he's going. Running an option. So what are you supposed to do here? Hold your man. That was a hold. He went around his neck, wind up being a negative gain. Let this guy stay up on your man. And that right there is footwork, right? Agility, footwork, no agility there. Which I want to say. You know what I mean? I'll let y'all be the base. As you can see, that was a hold he got away with. Would you rather you want to say it or not? Anytime you catch that offensive lineman wrapping their hand around the defender's neck, they normally call that as a hold. That easily could have been a hold, but it was already a negative gain, already beat. Um, get out there. So, like I said, I don't claim to know everything. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I claim to know everything when it comes to this. I am still practicing this knowledge to give y'all good content. But in this play, I'm assuming that what they want to happen is for this tight end to pick up this linebacker, Khalil Benson, to pick up this end. Everybody should be crashing to the right on the offensive line, right? And they're not. Beat. Y'all know the play. They know the play. And I wind up going as a negative gain. They know the play. Get out there. Get your play. Work agility, footwork. Need some work. Need some work. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward past this a little bit. I believe this is where the film got a little iffy for me at. You know what I mean? Let's call it what it is. So we'll go to the next play. That was a bank in little field goal that they made. This play right here is an Ohio State play, and I wanted to show y'all this because this is where the tackle is, and watch what these offensive linemen do. Body on the body. Now he just came up. That was a great play. That was a great play by him. Okay, this is Benson in the inside here. They got the tight end here. Let's see what happens on this play. This is, I believe, this is an inside run RPO. Good play, block. All right. I think that was a fair play right there. I don't think that was all bad right there. I don't think that was all bad. But look, he's on him. Work at the get at then stay with your man. I mean that's hard to do, I guess. I got it looks a lot easier than what we're saying is, but there's that tight end. There's that tight end coming right here. So in this play, when you, if he's not if this tight end is here to block, he's going to pick up this outside. This guy here, this edge. He wants to pick up that edge because I'm assuming he's edge right now. And like I said, the edge is none other than the outside linebacker, defensive end, all in one, right? So, but and I'm assuming that he's the Khalil's supposed to be grabbing this guy in this formation, this particular formation, right? Okay. Trying to load up on this side, but this is where the intelligence comes in at because you see, got a defensive tackle here, got your end here, outside linebacker here, got your middle linebacker here. We need to be communicating now, right now. This is intelligence, right? We got to be communicating. See what happens here. Okay. We're going in motion now. Quarterback knows what's going on there. Free man, bad pass. But he stayed with his guy. He grabbed his guy, grabbed his guy that play. It was okay. This right here, pressure, get picked to the outside, not staying with the guy. Pushing him out of the play all the time is not. It's okay. You can push him out of the play to get your quarterback the seconds, but you want the work ethic to be there, meaning stay with the man. If you're going to push him out of the play, keep going towards him. That's the work ethic. Some may say that that's footwork, but you're gonna push him out of the play. Stay with your man. That's all. That's all. But I'm sure he's working on this stuff. I'm almost positive sure he's working on that. You seen him working on that. Matter of fact, y'all probably seen him working on that and well off. It's trying to stay with his guy the whole way through. It's just 4th and 3. This is a 4th and 3 play here. As you can already see, it looks like this tight end. I don't know if he's supposed to be chipping. It looks like he's supposed to be chipping this end here. As you can see, because he's already lifting up. He probably gonna chip and go. Supposed to chip and go on this play. So Benson, this ain't intelligence here. You gotta know that. Is he supposed to be chipping? You gotta come get that guy. Let's see what happens. He grabs the guy. Pocket collapsed up. He had the pass block in that situation, but had this not been pass interference, they wouldn't have got the ball back. I don't know if he'd have threw that ball good or not. So this is another one of those plays. The guy he lining up, the defensive lineman is lining up. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can get it perfectly paused here for you guys. All right. So that footwork, right? That kick step. I caught it perfect too. That step. See that kick? He wide of him right now. But he's not in a wide because you got this guy here close, but he's still wide of him coming up coming right there. Let's see. I think he picked it up pretty good, but he's all right. Got to drive him at that point. Got pushed back into the pocket. Still pressures. There's that stunt I was talking about right there. There's that stunt, and let me try to explain this the best way that I can when we talking a stunt, right? So a stunt is to me when the defense of linemen, when an offensive lineman snaps the ball, the defensive linemen in their formation then tend to switch positions. Like, you know what I mean? They're acting like they're gonna run one way, but they may run behind another defensive tackle. I'm trying to explain this for a casual or somebody who's watching. That's what the stunt or twist is or whatever. They run right behind. They run behind the defensive tackle. The end may run behind the defensive tackle in the inside gap. Take the gap would that be? I think that would be the B gap that he would run through, or vice versa when the defensive tackle runs around the defensive end, because it can go both ways, or even the two defensive tackles lining up and one running behind the other, one crashing down and one running behind the other. It's almost like zone blocking for the offensive lineman. And in that case, I'm trying to explain this to a casual. I hope I'm trying to do a good job at doing that, but that's pretty much what it is. After the ball snap, they switch up what they're doing. They try to disguise it. And they run behind each other and try to confuse the offensive lineman, and that goes on to the intelligence of the offensive lineman. I would say, okay, good play by Indiana, good play, but this is the stunt right here. See the twist. He comes out. He's think he's gonna run outside, right? But and this particular play, when you see that happen, right? And you don't want to really put this on him, but they're gonna put that on him, right? You really don't, because now Befford, this linebacker right here, first of all, he's eyeing this running back. That's his guy. That's his guy. Okay. Matthew Befford, at this point, when they twist, Befford is supposed to pick him up. He's supposed to take this guy, right? He did what he supposed to do, but it still goes on him though, right? It's hard to do intelligence. Struggled there in that point, right? But he gave up the one. So we'll see what it is. Can't put that whole play on him. All right. So this is another play. Pressure. Stay with your guy. Stay with your guy, man. The work ethic. Just a couple of pushes. Stay with your guy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying so far, right? Boom. Pressure. Sack. All right. We got the pressure there. That was a pressure, whether you want to say it or not. So giving up one sack all the time on paper, like I said, it looked good on paper. What I was talking about on the Coach A show, but that's about it, man. That's about it. That's it. That's all. Let's see what they do here on the offensive line for Ohio State. All right, we can't see that. That's a pressure. He goes inside, sack him. All right, because it forces the quarterback to step up into the pocket right into where we needed to go. All right, this is another one. Now he's in the wide. He's a wide nine, right? Because who's on the line the closest to the offensive lineman, this tight end is, this defensive end is definitely in the wide nine on that play because he was wide of the tight end, the last blocker on the offensive line. So he definitely was. See what happens. Pressure, stepped up, sack, caused it. So it's a pressure. It's a weakness. You don't want that to happen, because you don't want that to happen. As an offensive lineman, you want to pick up on your blocks. You do not want to give up pressures. You know what I mean? Because a pressure can be almost as effective as a sack on a particular play, because a pressure causes the quarterback to get off their mark, messes up their steps. It could be let's say a quarterback is doing a 5-step drop. That's when they drop back five steps, right? And he only gets to the 3 mark, but he's waiting for a comeback route to open up. He has to then either release that ball, throw the ball away. You lose a down because you gave up a pressure. And in some of these plays, there were interceptions where him letting up pressures happen, but we'll get into that later in some of these other videos. But like I said, you can take it as whatever, but this is just educational purposes. I must keep repeating that for YouTube. Okay. So he's wide again on this play. This is a Michigan game. This is the only play that I had, but this is just a support where they lining up wide. Let's see what happens. Pressure, sack. The guy's back there. He's back there. Now that wasn't all on him. I'm not putting that all on him. However, his guy still was back there. And what I would, and earlier in the video, before I just had started, staying with your guys fundamental. That's fundamental football. As an offensive lineman, stay with your guy till the whistle blows. So for all the youngins out there, or all the coaches that's youth coaches, this is why your coach should tell you. This is why we always tell our young men, stay with your block through the whistle. Till you hear that whistle blow, you stay with that man. Because if you don't, this is what can happen. He didn't stay with his guy. His guy got back there, helped with the turnover. Regardless, now you could say that was a sack and a half or whatever, but I've seen the one sack in the Ohio game, and I've seen this one. So I don't know if they're, sometimes people mess up with stats too. They not perfect. It's a lot of stats to keep up with. All right. But yeah, you should be there. Should have stayed with your guy. Should have stayed with him. You know, chalk that up to work ethic. This here is the Akron Zip game, and I believe I got like the whole game here. I started getting lazy. I just didn't want to keep clipping out bad plays of him and make it seem like I'm just trying to, beat up on him or whatever. But this is just me doing the best I can at showing y'all what I was where I'm getting at as far as him being the premier offensive tackle for Colorado, and everybody saying that we got to get the good, bad, and the ugly. We always can't have it one side. This is a gladiator like sport. I will keep saying that. Can't have it, sunshine and rainbows, because it's just not that. This is him here in the inside here. Um, Now, in this, and I'm guessing. No, okay, so I'm not going to guess. I'm gonna stay away from that guessing thing, right? But he's supposed to be grabbing this guy, right? Because you only got what, one, two, three, four. You got to grab that guy. He's standing in the block. He knows tight end. That's your man, dog. What are you doing? This is good chocolate. So already the intelligence, not knowing who you supposed to be picking up right there in that play, causes this pressure to happen. And had they been playing a better team, that would have been a pick, because that was a duck. He just threw a duck up. That was a duck quacking up there. All right, this is him in the inside here. This is him in the inside. He got that tight end. This is a run. I believe they about to punch it in on this, but this is where the workout to kick in at. Where's the body on the body, dog? Like, and this just ain't him that's doing this, but you gotta lead by example. Keep mauling. That is going to be the difference between a championship offensive line and a bowl game offensive line, or a not even making a bowl game offensive line. Stay with your man through the block. And if your man's on the ground, then you go pick up somebody else. You pancake one person, go and keep blocking downfield. Open up a lane. You never know what happened. The left side may close down. The left side may collapse. But if you stand body on a body, the running back maybe could cut, or the ball carrier, I should say. Once again, the ball carrier may be able to cut it back and keep going. And this just not just that's not him, but this is who I'm breaking down. It's just not him. But we see that happen a lot. All right. It's just not him. Could point it out. And this is the Akron Zips offensive line. Indiana in the Big Ten just has way more power over them. But look, the effort these guys are given is tremendous. Look at this. Look at this wall. Look at this pocket. And he knows that this pocket is collapsing. He climbed up. Boom. Let's go. Bad pass. You know what I'm saying? But look, they did the best they can, man. They did the best they can. It started collapse a little bit, but man, they did the best they can. And then they should Indiana should have just aired them out. I believe this game went to like triple overtime. But once again, that's him right there. That's a pressure pick. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta show that, because see, in this right here, you see they know who they're blocking. They know who they're supposed to be blocking in this particular play. They know this is a pass spread off, and they spread them out wide. This is definitely a pass. It could be a run, but it's a pass, right? This is your man, right? This is where that footwork comes in. This is where that footwork. Bam. Beat inside. Bull rushing them. Climbs up pocket. Got his man right in the quarterback's face. Linebacker ready to read that. Shouldn't have thrown that ball. Interception. Akron Zips. This is the Akron Zips. So once again, just because you give up one sack, looks good on paper, but on film, it could look totally different. Now, and this is the Akron Zips offensive line once again. Let's see what they do now. This is they just fighting body on a body the whole time. Body on a body. That's how you're supposed to block. Body on a body. Stay with them. Stay with your man. Stay with your man. It's just basic football, man. Basic football. Basic football. Nice pocket, threw the ball up. I mean, just body on the body, dog. That's a bad play. Shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be making those mistakes after the play. You already caught the ball. There ain't no point in running into him. Catch the ball, get a ball to the ref, get back to the line. Let's play ball. Blocking, pocket. Should have caught that pass, didn't catch it. Tip, pick six for Indiana. They're staying with their guy, though. As you can see, though, they're for the most part they're staying with their man, and that's all you really want to see up out of these guys, man. You just want them to stay body on the body. Simple as that. Opposite color jersey, we on them. That's it. That's all. So this them again, body on the body so far. Look what happens. Open up that hole. He gone. He gone. And you ain't got and you don't have to have a NFL type of offensive line, but the long as they stand with a body on a body and that pocket collapse, but they still stand with their man. They even them getting beat like that, and that's like I think that supports just what I was saying the whole time because even though they're getting beat, he's beat. He knows that he's stepping up. Everybody's still with their guy, still with their guy. He got beat, but look, he gone. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? He's body on a body on that play where Akron zips right there. He getting busy. That's what I mean. Look, to even show, I don't know why this is where Akron should have won the game. They should have won the game right here. I think it's tied up. I can't remember the exact score, but they should have had kicked this field goal, made that field goal right down the middle, and he pulled it to the left. Oh man, that was a walk. They could have walked away with that one, but they didn't. But we'll keep seeing this pocket collapse. He improvising at this point. That quarterback's just talented. But you see number 54, the offensive lineman running downfield with him. Notice his quarterback got in the jam, still ran downfield. I like the effort out of him. That work ethic was good. I like that. So that's Khalil Benson here on that play. Stay with him. Stay with him. Your quarterback breaking the pocket, man. He breaking the pocket, man. You got to stay with him, man. Stay with that guy. Don't let him just run free. Don't let him run free, man. You don't want that to happen. You can't let that stuff happen. You know what I mean? Can't get burnt out too quick. But like I said, it's just not him. I think that's what a lot of guys do throughout football. But in this particular film, and I'll keep saying that disclaimer that it's just not him. But in this, we're looking at him. Okay, him here cracking down. All right. Still got back there fast enough. Him here, right there on that play, pressure, and he gave up that's a sack. That's a pressure right there. Um, at that play, that I think they did what that was intended to do for Maryland. Maryland's in the red and Indiana's in the white this game. But I believe this was intended for that was intended to happen for that play, right? Because you 77 lined up the defensive tackle. He's inside here. He's going up against Befford. I believe that's Befford. This is Benson here. I don't know if Befford's going to go up to Oregon and start. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not here to say that. No, I don't know. But this is Benson who we're looking at, and the pressure that he allows the quarterback to feel, sees that, steps up. Boom. There you go. There you go. There you go. That was 44. That got this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Looked like 77. It's just a film. That's my correction. But he comes and get the sack. Offensive linemen staying with their guys, blocking. Even a good block from the receivers allowed Tua's little brother to go ahead and run up in the end zone. That's what you want, man. Like I'm saying, a lot of and this this is dumb again. In Indiana, there's a pressure. He gets rid of that. That was a good bailout. That definitely was a pressure. That was a hurried throw. Didn't get him. That's the work ethic there. Here it goes again. Here you go again. Beating the inside causes that to come out. Hurry, rushed. The improvising from the quarterback there. And seeing that and getting rid of that. Okay, this is Maryland's offensive line here. their linemen running downfield, staying with their blocks, opening up holes. And that's what a good offensive lineman does. And that's all I'm trying to show y'all is just not only what they, what he's doing, but also what a good off what they look like sometimes when they're doing good. All right. So body, staying with him. The whole play, the whole way through, man. Stay with your guy. That's if you could, you don't have to be the best. Look, that's a pressure. Step up, do it. Couldn't really get the pass off. But see, that's another one of those plays right there where you want to say it wasn't a sack, but it's a pressure. It's causing him to step up, get him off his mark. Boom. Interception. All right. And then you know what I mean? Gave up. That's another one. So we learning here that all the time it does not matter if you only gave up one sack during the season. What matters is or you giving up pressures, and pressures matter. We've seen that. Causes the quarterback to get rid of the ball early, get off their mark, throw high, throw low, left, right. And that could be the difference in the interception, incomplete pass. So in the end, it's just as effective or can be just as effective in certain scenarios as a sack. All right. So let's not don't get caught up in the seeing just a one sack on him giving up one sack on a statistical site because we just seen in the film whether you believe I did a good job, decent job or not, in breaking down this film and pointing out some of the things and the characteristics and trait that we want in our offensive line. Um, we seen that. And you don't want that to happen. And the communication sometimes is the problem. Now, I'm sure that, like I said, you can do this almost on every player there is because everybody has things to learn. Nobody's perfect. You can take some of my videos. Let's use myself, for example. You could take some of my videos and pull out clips and saying, trucking, you can do better here. You can do better there. You can do better here. And that's okay. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with constructive criticism. I'm cool with learning more from myself. You know what I'm saying? You could do that with anything, with anybody. Not saying that anybody's perfect, but um, I definitely want y'all to go check out the Coach Hayes cooking me about the Khalil Benson argument. But this is just me supporting the argument. This is me saying what I was saying there. And I had to do it. I had to because this is what I feel like Coach was telling me to do. Now, whether he was telling me to do it or not, subliminally or not, this is what I felt I had the need to do. So I went ahead and I did it. And I appreciate y'all sitting here with me. Hopefully I enjoyed the content and hopefully that, you know what I mean? People that watch it and if you want to share some information, get down in the comments and let me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm still practicing and learning more about this craft. I started this channel from a fan's perspective, fan's point of view, and I am learning more about the game, the knowledge of the game, and to improve on my content, to give better content to the masses out here. That's all, But look, collegiate level football is as much as we see them getting paid like they're pros, they are still amateur football players. Okay. And they are not professionals, right? There are some professionals. And the problem I would say is sometimes putting amateurs in a professional system takes time to build. This is all I'm simply saying about Colorado. This is all I'm simply saying about the Colorado Buffaloes. Colorado Buffaloes will be Deion Sanders later on in time if he stays within college and with his team in time. Without a doubt, I believe he will become one of the greatest coaches in college football because of the draw he's able to bring to college football, the players that want to play for him that come to the teams. But it takes time to build. He is only in his second Power 5, Power 4 season in college football. They went 4-8 last year. That's done and over with. You can learn on last year. How much does a player from last year improve? Now this year, he went and got 40 new players out of the transfer portal. Totally turned over his offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. So once again, Shador has to learn a brand new offense. Even how good Shador is, and we know how good and great Shador can be, right, as a quarterback in college, right? He still has to learn he run a whole nother offense. The defensive coordinator from the Bengals defensive back coach has never been a defensive coordinator, but he's coming from a professional level to now working with amateurs. He can be relatable. It's going, it's going to take time. That's all I'm saying. It's going to take time. And there's just a build up to it. Players in the system, they have to grow within the system, know the system, and want it. They have to grow into the system. Some of these players are now coming to a whole new system, and they may not understand the schemes and whatever else is going on. And that's all I'm saying. That's all Truck and Chubby saying. Now, I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? I'm just being realistic about the thing, from my perspective and my point of view. And what I've learned from last year is not to get caught up in all the hype and to really go and do my own research, watch my own film, break it down as best as I can possible, and look at it my way and see the weaknesses and the strengths in these guys. But from what we just learned and from what we just watched today, I'll let y'all come up with y'all own perspective on Khalil Benson and how y'all may feel. You may try to say that I'm pointing out all the bad, or it was the Ohio State and Michigan guys. I didn't put the Penn State game up there. Didn't put other games up there, but I did put the Maryland and the Akron Zip game up there just to show y'all that there's things that everybody needs to work on. But if he's going to be the leader of the offensive line, the most vocal guy out there, you come up with your own conclusions. But I'm glad that y'all enjoyed the content. I hope that y'all enjoyed the content, man. Thank y'all for coming and kicking it with me, man. Truck and Chubby, man. Y'all know how I'm giving it up, bruh. I'm up out here. You know what it is. Peace.
Want to see Truck and Chubby live with co-host Shed? Tune in at Fans Point of View, Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time. But in the meantime, in between time, enjoy the content. Don't forget to hit your notification bell for all updates. Thank you for watching.